I think what we have on the North Shore are, first of all, some fantastic businesses, some of the ones that have been identified as New Zealand's most innovative. We have great education facilities, both universities, polytechs, schools. And third, we have good facilities for encouraging innovation. We've got the E-Center, we've got Smales Farm, we've got Wynyard Quarter and the grid right over the bridge. So a great start for building an innovation district.
So there's a significant number of high growth companies on the North Shore, companies like AFT Pharmaceuticals, E-Road, Invenco, BCS, across the whole range of software, ICT, high-tech manufacturing and biotech companies.
I think what it has now, it has some strong startup companies already. In Takapuna, there's a range of companies that are in that space. I mean, we have BookTrack there, we've got Zeeld, we've got a number of other companies that are in that ilk.
So if people want to have a life that's balanced and safe for their children and provides an infrastructure that supports education and opportunities, then the North Shore is the place to be. That's why I live here.
Well, I think the North Shore, if you're working and living on the North Shore, it's a great place to reside, I think. It's got two great universities, an AUT University and Massey University here, and as I say, it's got great schools. So I think that a lot of the institutional things are there. The linkages can always improve, but I think if you're going to get true innovation and people really collaborating, then you need to have a precinct which is pretty tight and focused on allowing those people to do that.
Essentially, the success of the North Shore depends on developing a critical mass of companies to lead the charge in terms of business growth, and we can see that happening.
It's really how we can connect those up so that there is a set of possibilities, but also a vibrancy, a vibrant link between those different facilities and different businesses that can support the businesses that we have and to grow and develop, and also to attract new businesses in as well.
Well, look, the most important asset for us investors when we're looking at startups is people. And so if you want the best founders, if you want the best people, they're going to look for the best schools.
Well, I think it needs many other things. It's not just about the businesses. It's great to have vibrant, growing businesses, but to have that, we need great healthcare. So we want innovation in healthcare. We need great transport, and so we need thought put into the infrastructure that we have. We need the social and cultural environment that will attract great people, talent to stay in this area and to come to this area. So I think when we talk about the innovation district, we're really talking about sort of a smart city that we want to develop, and that will help this innovation district or innovation cluster really grow.
The key driver is the ability to attract talent. So there's a global war on talent. New Zealand companies have to increasingly be leaders in their field, either market leaders or technology leaders, to make headway offshore because of the intensity of competition.
Co-working spaces, offices that support startups in that way, that would be helpful. I think another important part in the piece is transport.
We need a real commitment to innovation and fresh thinking. We need a place where bright young New Zealanders can work together on tomorrow's solutions.
The companies who are in the TIN 100 report have to be in ICT, high-tech manufacturing or biotechnology. They have to originate in New Zealand and have a minimum of 10% of their revenue coming from offshore. So the 200 companies that are in the report are essentially the largest by revenue. In terms of the projections, we see that those 200 companies will have revenues of over 10 billion, and I think we can expect to see that the North Shore will be an increasing part of the Auckland total.
There's a huge industry actually, and there's some interesting companies out there. And there's probably a lot of companies that would have valuable connections to startups, but nobody knows about it.
So I think the three things that I would say are most needed, if I had to pick three, are first of all collaboration among the major sectors, and second, and in line with that, a real commitment to work together, universities, schools, healthcare, businesses, government. And the third thing which would follow from that is a series of events to really draw those groups together, give businesses a reason to collaborate with universities, with schools, with the healthcare sector and so on, so that we really join the pieces up in creating a truly great innovation district.